Shout. Uh, the big brother.
It's your brother,
Shout.
none other than Brother
Hey,
Shaw.
look.
And I'm live. I'm live at the Alkaline Hour, 4414 South Marcellus Avenue, Dallas, Texas, 75216. And if you didn't know, now you know. 75216 is one of the most unhealthiest zip codes in Dallas County. Can you dig that? Look, the Alkaline Hour, we're working day in and day out to change that reality. We're an institution of business that was created to change the health narrative in our community. Can you dig that? Okay then. Well, today I would like to educate y'all, to break something down to you. A plague that's been plaguing my community for so long. You understand me? I know a few big mamas, a few aunties, grannies, nanas that's dealing with this very issue. And I know some men dealing with it too. Do you know anybody? Have known anybody? Or do yourself deal with gout? Well, sit back, tune in, and get your notebook and your pad, and let's get educated, because I'm finna break something down to you. Gout is not something that you have to suffer from any longer. By the end of this video, you gonna know exactly what to do. But check this out, it's gonna be up to you. Are you disciplined enough or willing to put up some of your favorite things to the side? To put some of your favorite things to the side, to let this new you, this gout-free you, flourish? Well, let's find out in today's episode. What is gout? What is that? Gout is an arthritic disease of the joints caused by too much uric acid in the body. Uric acid is a natural byproduct that comes from when the liver processes purines. Purines are naturally occurring. It also comes from food that we eat. So urine is a byproduct, urine is a byproduct and a waste product that is caused by when the liver processes purines, or when we consume food that are high in purine. When your kidney is doing his thing, and your kidney doing what that nigga supposed to do, it's gonna process urine into urine, right? So you're gonna excrete that urine out your urine. But what happens, Brother Shaw, when my kidney ain't processing right? Well, I'm glad y'all asked. When your kidney isn't processing all of this urine, the urine tends to build up in your bloodstream. Or when your liver ain't doing what he's supposed to do, urine is going to build up in your body and form crystalline urine, or this structure, they're like glass, crystal glass, that's just flowing through your body, flowing through your blood. When they build up, it causes an inflammatory response, a natural response from the body. Inflammation is not bad. Inflammation happens, it sends white blood cells, your body sends, your immune system sends white blood cells to go respond, to go see about that business. Alright? So, but this inflammation causes swelling. When this happens, this swelling and inflammation, this buildup happens, this is called an acute gout flare. This is characterized by excruciating pain, swelling. In people of color, it's typically brown. And people who are not of color, it's typically red. But black people, we'll think it's just a bruise or something, something not important or something not urgent because it's not red. And we need to not think like that. A brown could definitely be gout in your big toe. This buildup usually happens up in the big toe. It can happen in your hands and other places too. But people with gout typically have it in their foot. This glass urine glass crystals are building up and causing an inflammatory response in your body. That's why it hurts. That's why you can't walk. But this is inflammation. This is arthritis. This is a form of arthritis. Arthritis too is inflammation. Therefore, you can do something about that. Now that you know gout is a imbalance of the liver and the kidney, and you know that is a inflammatory response, and you know that it's too much urine in the bloodstream, now you know what you can do about that. And if you don't, stay tuned. And if you don't, well, keep on watching. We're going to break it down to you. Alright, so number one thing you can do today, right now, to change your situation and limit your response or your flare-ups, your inflammatory flare-ups, you can adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. What is that? You're eating foods that are high in anti-inflammatory properties, such as antioxidants, right? Things like cherries and berries, things like dark leafy greens, things such as herbs or particular herbs such as soursop, raspberry leaf, yellow dock, you name it. There's so many other herbs. Sarsaparilla, high in anti-inflammatory properties. Vegetables, fruits in general, and plants in general are typically high in anti-inflammatory properties. Pick one. For the most part, you shouldn't be able to go wrong, especially if they're on the alkaline side. Meats, unfortunately, are high in inflammatory properties, but meats are also, or certain meats are also high in purines. So, you know, you're going to have to leave the meat alone. Do you want the sirloin steak, the baby back rib, or do you want to get rid of the gout? What you want to do, the choice is yours. I'm sorry. It's not up to me, alright? Simply because meat is high in meat causes inflammation, alright? Other meats such as, there's other meats that are worse though than others, such as bacon, turkey, organ meats. That means your livers, your heart, your gizzards, and all that other stuff y'all be eating, alright? Those are actually high in purines. So, you know, you definitely want to leave those alone too, especially if you're dealing with gout flares. You know, if it's temporary, what have you, you need to stop that. Sodas are also high in inflammatory properties. They're highly inflammatory. They're also high in purines. In addition to eating foods, consuming foods that are high in antioxidants, you definitely want to limit your inflammatory foods, as well as foods that are high in purines, such as organ meats, shellfish, soda pop, sugary beverages and fake juices, beer, and other foods, alright? Like bacon and turkey, okay? You definitely want to limit those as well. Cakes and sweets, you know, the stuff we like, the stuff we grew up on and we love today, alright? The same things that got us in our inflammatory situation we're in today. So that's what I say. I broke down the anti-inflammatory diet, the high in purines, foods that are high in purines. You also, number 3, you also want to purify your blood. You know that if your kidneys and your liver ain't doing anything, they're not purifying your blood properly, right? So you want to purify your blood. You have waste in your blood. You got urine flowing through your blood and it's building up. So you got to get your circulation together too. So what's going to help build your blood? Burdock root, hawthorn berry, Rose petal. It's also good for the blood. You dig? Capadula. Come on, man. Abyssy, Cerasy are a few different things that's going to help build the blood, purify your blood, help get some of that waste out of there. You want herbs. Number 1, adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Number 2, eliminate foods that are high in purines. Number 3, purify your blood. Number 4, here are some herbs that your ass can use right now. Make you a tea, go in your cupboard. If you ain't got none right now, go spin the block to the Alkaline Hour, go to the website, all that. Get you some milk thistle, some marshmallow root. Those are both great for the liver and the kidneys. Palo Azul is going to help flush the kidneys, you hear me? Dandelion root, great for both. Burdock root is really good for the liver. Get you herbs that's going to help build your liver. Your liver can regenerate itself. Your kidneys, you want to flush your kidneys, get your kidneys filtering properly. So urine is not running rapid in your body and building up and creating an inflammatory response and creating an inflammatory response in your big toe, causing you to feel excruciating pain where you can't walk, get up, you need life alert because you can't get up, you need help. Alright? Let's do something different. This right here was a breakdown of gout, what it was, how it's caused, and a few things that you can do to reverse them. Each one, man. Come on.
Right? Look.
Two-tone AP, fuck you, pay me. This glick no safety, she can't replace me. Two-tone AP, fuck you, pay me.